Raise your hand if you've ever been talking to somebody and out of their mouth you see all these droplets and they just fall down. And sometimes some of the droplets can land on your hands. Who knows? I've had it happen multiple times with friends, family, strangers who are talking to me, and you just see all these droplets come out of their mouth. And the other month I had somebody who was talking to me and the droplets landed on my hand and I casually try to wipe it off, but it's gross. So the thing with the mask is they're not gonna filter the virus fully because the virus is so tiny, but they will decrease the chance of you getting it because if somebody has it and they don't know that they have it, when they're wearing a mask, the mask will stop those big droplets from getting into the air. Open up. Different businesses might be asking you to wear a mask. The reason why they're asking this is because they want to decrease the chances of you getting the virus and decrease the chances of you possibly giving somebody the virus. So I think the biggest thing with wearing masks is the fact that some people can have the virus and they're asymptomatic, which means that they don't have any symptoms. They feel fine, they feel healthy, but they can be giving it to other people without knowing it. So the virus is in your body, obviously, and the most common way for it to get anywhere is in the air, when you sneeze. Little droplets can hold the virus, and those little droplets go into the air and they can be there for about 3 hours. The bigger droplets will probably come down faster because of gravity, but the smaller droplets will stay in the air for that amount of time. These masks are going to help decrease the chances because they're going to catch the bigger droplets that come out of your mouth. So they're going to keep the bigger droplets in. It's not going to completely take care of it because, like other people have said, viruses are super tiny. They're going to get through here no matter what, in or out, but it'll decrease the chances because it'll drop the bigger pieces. First thing you want to do before you put your mask on is wash your hands. Make sure you're not getting any gross things on your mask. And then after you put your mask on, so you'll take, this one's one example of the ones that have been going around. There's this pointy end. This pointy end does not go on your chin. I did that the first time and yeah, it does not go there. It goes over your nose, and a lot of these will have little wires on the nose. So you're gonna put it over here. For the tie ones, I like to tie it and tie the bottom. And it's a little loose. So then after that, I like to loop it over my ears. So I take this part and loop it over, and then that's tight enough. So then it's keeping this tight for me, and it's covering. So it should be covering your nose, and you have this little nose piece. So after you get it on, you take the nose piece and you conform it to your nose so that it fits a little better. And ideally, see, there's not a big gap in here or anything, so that I can keep everything that I'm doing inside my mask, and then anything you're breathing, it kind of keeps out a little bit as well. It should cover your nose fully and your chin. See, my chin. And so as you're going around the grocery store, all the particles that's supposed to filter, the big droplets we were talking about, will land on here. So you don't want to touch the front of your mask after you have it on and you've been out, okay? If you need a break, I would recommend taking the mask off on the side, okay? Untying it and taking it off, but don't touch this part because that's where all the gross stuff is. After you're done wearing your mask, make sure to take it off. Don't touch the front part. Take it off and either disinfect it or put it away for 5 days so that the viral particles on the front can die. And wash your hands after you take your mask off again, just in case you got any of those germs or viral particles on your hands. If you have masks that are the same color on both sides, I would recommend picking one side so you can keep it on the outside, okay? So that every time you wear it, all the gross stuff gets on the front and then you're not breathing it in the next time or flipping and flopping it. If you have a mask that is the same color on both sides, I would recommend getting a Sharpie and writing on the outside of it so that you remember which one's the outside. For the pleated face mask, after you wash your hands, you can check it, and there's a little wire in most of them. So you can open your ears. And it looks kind of small, so make sure you pull the pleats just like that, because mask should be covering your nose and your chin, okay? So pull the pleats. You're gonna conform the nose piece to your nose so that it fits better, so that it'll stay up and fit better. And then, like I said before, it should be covering your nose and your chin, just like this. Do not wear it like this, because then all that gross stuff is right next to your mouth and your nose is literally inhaling it in. If you wear it like this, there's so much air that is getting out of here. You just want to protect everybody else just in case you might have it. So this will keep those droplets inside of your mask. So after you get your mask on, you want to try to minimize touching your face as little as possible. So like we said before, conform that, the little wire, check your mask to see if there's a little hard piece in there. Make sure it's covering your nose and your chin. And then for the rest of the time you're wearing your mask, try not to touch it. One of the things I've really noticed about it too is it'll kind of help you think about it, like if you're wearing it. And so while you're at the grocery store, if you're wearing your mask, usually we take the plastic bags off, and then we lick your finger to open the plastic bag. So this will be a deterrent. You have a mask on your face, you shouldn't be licking your finger for anything. So that'll kind of help that. I know it's hard not to fidget with it, especially if it's not on right, things like that. So after you wash your hands and put it on for the first time, make sure it's fitting correctly the way that you like. I would also check the inside for little dust or stray pieces of fabric, because I wore one the other day and I could just feel a little fabric tickling my face, and that really bothered me, so I would check for that. If you're done wearing your mask for the day, make sure you don't touch this front part, because that's where all the gross stuff is. Take it off. Like I said, don't touch the front part. And then disinfect it or put it away for 4 to 5 days for the virus to die. And then you can wear a new mask every day until it comes turn for that 4 to 5 days, and then you can use this one again. Some of the masks that you buy might have little pockets, so you can put extra filters in if you want. So I would check the mask if they have that.